All right.
Welcome to E-MPROV.com. We are the Curious Comedy Players. Tonight I've got Bill McKinley with me,
Speaking from the void.
playing from a dark black hole. We are the Curious Comedy Players, or we are members of the Curious Comedy Players. Bill and I from the Curious Comedy Theater in Portland, Oregon. Tonight we are going to perform some long-form improv for you based off of suggestions that we get from the internet. If you don't know what E-MPROV.com is, that's E-MPROV.com, and you can find shows like this going on every day of the week from improvisers from all over the world, from different levels of experience. We've got professional improvisers, people who are on TV, we've got people who are students, and we've got high school groups, we've got people from France and Japan. And we've even got puppets. The Jake and Tamara show. Is that the right name? They do a set every. I think it's when is it? It's like every Friday or Saturday. It's every week. But anyways, that's a pretty fun show. So go to the website to check that out. Earlier today, if you were at the website, you would have seen International Incident, which is a group from all over the world, improvisers in different parts of the globe. And then you would have also seen Council of Cyber Friends, which is a show where they talk about comic books and things of that nature, and then they use that discussion to inspire their improv. But now, let's go to Facebook, where I asked for a suggestion, and I got 3 different suggestions. So,
all right. What are the suggestions?
David Heston says paper or plastic. Harry Ginsimer says Ray. That's a capital R-A-Y. So I don't know if that's a name or if that's like a type of.
Is that the Jamie Foxx movie about Ray Charles, or just a guy named Ray?
That was a good movie. I like that.
One of my grandfathers was named Ray.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah,
what was your grandfather like?
I actually never met him. He passed away before my brother was born, but he was, for a time, he was a jazz drummer in Southern Ohio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, seriously, I think it was called the Ray McKinley Dance Band. Not that Ray McKinley. Is that just a coincidence? Because that was also the name of, I think, Glenn Miller's drummer. But
who's the other Ray McKinley?
He was the drummer, not the drummer for the Glenn Miller band. So it was the same name. They were both drummers, but it was a different guy. So.
Oh, that is a crazy coincidence.
Well, it's actually how he met my that dance band is how he met my grandmother, because my grandmother was doing his books. So,
like his accounting.
His accounting. Yeah, she was an interesting woman. I remember she would write down the price of every single thing that she purchased at the grocery store and the day she bought it on the box. Like if you get a box of like Jiffy cornbread mix, it would say like 25 cents at Cardinal Foods, August 8th, 1984, or whenever she had bought it. So
that's awesome. My grandma was not to that degree, but it was similarly I'm gonna say stingy about like budgeting between her and grandpa, and like she would, if he bought a candy bar or something, she would like remind him that he owes her, like whatever it was for that candy bar.
Wow.
Like, they had like separate accounts, I think.
That's actually probably why they lasted so long, right?
Yeah. And she was very, very on top of it. She wasn't writing dates on the boxes though.
Well,
that's awesome. Then the last one from Shangla Bloop Kuda. I've yet to determine if that's the person's actual name. If it is the person's actual name, I don't want to be insulting. I've just never heard a name of that nature. But anyways,
you just could be pronouncing it terribly.
That's
too.
true. I could.
See, that would be the insulting part.
Shangla.
Reach out to that person.
And they say tooth nuke.
Tooth nuke.
So paper or plastic, Ray,
and
all that
nuke.
And tooth nuke.
Okay.
There's something wrong in these books. We're coming up short.
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
I'm just saying I've been going through them,
Uh-huh.
and I've been combing through every page, every
Uh-huh.
figure, every every T, every I, uh, and there's something that is missing. We don't have enough to make our payments.
Oh, like how far off are we? Like, because it's like a nickel. Like we can fudge a nickel.
We're
Probably
short.
like just go out on the sidewalk and find one.
No, well, it's
Yeah.
not. No, it's not. This is not something we're gonna find on the sidewalk. We're short
Uh,
a couple $100s.
oh, oh, just a couple hundred. Couple
Yeah.
hundred. Oh, that's that's fixable. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fixable.
Well, sure. I mean,
Uh,
everything's fixable, but this speaks to a
yeah.
larger issue that we have here that we're coming up short, and we need to figure out where the hole is in the boat, so to speak.
Oh, well, no. We don't need to find the hole in the boat. I mean, it's like if there's water coming in, then it'll be obvious where the hole is. But I mean, if it's just a couple $100s, I mean, it's just a couple $100s on a random Sunday in the middle of March. I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
A random Sunday. No, I think we need to launch a full-scale investigation. I want to bring in a professional. I want to seize assets. I just want to make sure that we really.
Whoa! Seize assets. Whoa! That's some big terminology you got there, Ray. That's some chutzpah.
What?
What kind of assets are you going to be seizing, Mister?
I just want to shut down the accounts until we figure out where the flow is, where money is flowing out when it should be staying, and why it's not coming in as much as it should be. Why are you fighting this?
Are you saying that you're finding transactions that seem suspicious?
I'm saying that there should be, X amount coming in, and then X amount going out. But there's greater X going, and there's greater outage, and not enough. There should be, we're missing money. Money is going missing somehow.
Ray, I'm going to level with you.
Please do.
Okay. Um, it's about the money, and it's about that maybe a couple $100 goes missing every now and again. Um, how long have you
I've
been
been
working
noticing this. I've just brought this up, but I've been noticing this for months. And at first, I thought I was doing the numbers wrong, and then I created a very specific set of tests to see if I was messing up. But there's something going on here, and I know it's not just me.
It's protection money.
Protection from what?
Look. When we moved into this office, I had no idea that this was gnome country. No idea. I just thought that we had a really good deal. But then they came in late at night with their beards and their pointy hats, and they wrecked the place. And I had no idea what was going on, and then I just saw one of them. On the lawn outside the front door with a note around his neck that says, "Pay up."
Why would a dentist office have to pay protection to gnomes? What is going on here?
It's where we are. It's just where we are. The last dentist office that was in this building, all of a sudden, they decided they didn't want to pay. They said, "We're not going to pay anymore." And then things started missing. Like dentures started missing, and X-rays started missing. And then they started planting things, little things inside the toothpaste they would put these tiny miniature nukes, tooth nukes,
What?
inside, and then the clients would go away, and it would blow up in their mouth, and they'd lose 2, 3 teeth at a time.
This sounds
It,
actually like that would be good for business, actually.
it would be terrible for business because they just came in. They just came in to see the dentist, and all of a sudden, there's a little mushroom cloud on their molar, and they're losing 2 or 3 teeth at a time. He went out of business,
Well,
and then
this
he
is
went
not right.
mad. He went mad. He's in an asylum for insane dentistry upstate.
Oh my God. Well,
Ray, you have to keep this secret.
No. I'm going to the authorities. I'm calling the police or whoever we should call because this is not. I'm not going to live in fear.
They won't believe you. Do you think they think gnomes are a real threat? They think they're this cute thing you put on your lawn, and it's like a happy, chubby fella with a neat little green hat, and he's protecting your daffodils. But no, they're evil.
No, they're going to believe me. You watch. I'm gonna call them right now, and you just watch. They'll totally buy my story. They'll believe us. Hold on.
Okay, just don't tell them you're with me.
What? Why?
Just don't.
Okay.
All right.
Hello?
Yep. Hello.
Is this the non-emergency line for the?
Yep. This is a Portland PD non-emergency line.
Yes.
How can I help you?
Yes. Hi. I would like to report a crime.
All right. Yep. I can. Hold on. Let me find a pen. Nope. Found a pen.
He's finding a pen. See, he's finding a pen. He's taking this seriously.
All right.
Thank you.
What you got up? Oh. You never have paper when you want it. You never have paper.
He doesn't have paper.
I found an envelope.
Oh, good. An envelope. Good.
Yep. Oh, what you got?
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yep. I'm writing it down.
Now, first of all, this may be unusual, but this is really happening.
All right. But this is still the non-emergency line, right? So. You're not in danger or anything? Or?
No, I'm not in danger right now.
Okay.
I mean, not imminent danger, but they could come back anytime. So.
Who are you talking about, sir?
Well, the gnomes. There are apparently I work at a dentist's
I'm sorry.
office.
Is that their name? Is that their name? Gnomes?
Yeah, they are.
Gnomes or.
Gnomes.
Gnomes. Is that like Dutch or something?
Well,
is this a Dutch family?
I don't know where they were. They're garden gnomes. I don't know where they're. I don't know a lot about them actually.
Wait, hold on. You said they're garden gnomes.
Yeah.
Like the cute little fellas with the beard and the pointy hats.
Yeah. Yes.
Sir, you know this is the police line here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm reporting a crime because they are, I guess it would be called racketeering. I saw that in a movie. I think that's what this is.
So someone is racketeering your gnomes? Someone's stealing your gnomes?
No. The gnomes are running a protection racket on us. They are forcing us. We're a dental office. They were forcing us to pay them protection money. And they came in and they just tore up the place one night to scare us into doing that. Are you still there?
So you're telling me that garden gnomes
yes.
are terrorizing your dentistry office?
Yes.
And extorting you for money.
Extortion. That's probably more accurate than racketeering. Yes, extortion.
The cute little garden gnomes that I can get for $30 at the Home Depot down the street. Those fellas are extorting you.
I mean, I would assume that these are different than those because
Sir, this is
clearly
not the correct line for a prank call.
This is not a prank call.
Sir, I would appreciate you not calling this again, and you are certainly wasting our time, even though you're calling the non-emergency number. I suggest that you get a big bucket of water and soak your head, maybe.
What?
That might cure your hallucinations, and you have a good day, sir.
No, oh, damn it.
They didn't believe you, did they?
No, I
They didn't
thought he
believe
was
you. They
listening.
didn't believe
No.
you.
Okay, you're right. We need to handle this some other way.
You know how we handle this? We keep paying them the money, and then we just keep it off the books, and maybe we charge Anthem a little bit more. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, they're a big company. They can afford it. Regents.
Wait a minute.
That's called in this part of the country.
Look. It's one thing to be paying mythical gnomes protection money, which is their committing an illegal act.
They're very, very
real. Okay. It's one thing to be charging paying gnomes money for protection, but it's another thing then to be on the flip side overcharging our supplier, because then
the insurers, you mean?
Sure, yes, because then we are conducting illegal activity. I don't want to be implicated in this.
Wait. So you've never lied to the insurance companies? Because otherwise, they're gonna get us. I'd rather be in hock to Etna than to the gnomes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Actually,
the gnomes will take out my knees.
That's because that's the only thing
I love my knees, Ray.
I don't know what to do. I'm very scared.
You should be.
Okay, you know what? I just need a little bit of this gas. Hold on. I need to relax just a little bit. Man, I'll just take a little bit of this.
Sure, that's fine. I do it all the time.
Okay. Let's just think through this.
Pass it over.
Okay, there you go.
That's the good stuff.
What if we ambush the gnomes? How tough can they really be, man?
It's not their size, man. It's the numbers. It's just like you kick one, you break another, and then there's like hundreds of them.
Okay, how about
people put them on their lawns, and they don't think that they're propagating this sort of extortion racket, but they are.
So okay, how about this? How about we lure them in? Right. First of all, we take out a big fire insurance policy, and then we lure them in, right? And then we set them all on fire, and we set the whole building on fire, and then we just run for it. We take our insurance money and go to Mexico.
I thought you weren't in favor of committing insurance fraud.
That's before I
like this side of you, Ray.
It's before I took a hit of the gas. Now I'm all about it.
They need dentists in Mexico. They need accountants in Mexico.
Yeah.
We'll get my wife. We'll get Betty and the kids, and we'll get them new names, and we'll all be just different people, but away from the gnomes.
Oh, I want a new name. Oh, that sounds fun.
You could be whatever you want.
Oh, I want to be
any name you want.
I want to be Leroy. That's what I want to be, Leroy.
All right, you're Leroy.
I want that to be my first and last name, Leroy.
Leroy.
My last name is Roy. My first name is Lee.
Oh, Leroy.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Lee.
No middle initial?
No one ever calls me just Lee. It's always Leroy.
Leroy. That's good. I like that. So how are we gonna get them in here?
I guess we're gonna have to
stop paying them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop paying them.
We just stop paying them.
And then
they'll come in.
Yeah, we'll come in, but there's only a few of them, so we're gonna have to anger them. We're gonna have to anger them greatly.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Instead of the envelope full of unmarked bills that I leave out for them every night, with the milk and cookies, I'm going to write them a very nasty letter. A very nasty letter. accusing them of being shiftless and layabouts and short, extremely short, making a lot of references to their height, and to their beards, and to their presumed relationship with their mothers, and my relationship with their mothers as well. As we are both in flagrante delicto with their mothers.
My God, you use big words.
Oh yeah.
You should use some curse words in the letter.
Oh, gnomes hate cursing.
I'm sure they do.
They hate it when I say crap. I told them once upon a time this is crap, and they slapped me.
Oh.
Imagine if I drop a few F-bombs there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And say orcs. I bet they hate orcs. Everybody hates orcs, especially gnomes, because they're so much bigger.
Sure. Okay.
All right, I'm on it.
You do it.
Dear gnomes, I am having carnal relations with your mothers, all of your mothers, and we are doing it frequently.
I hope your wife doesn't find this letter.
Orcs are involved, and they watch. I will never pay you short, bearded bastards a dime for the rest of my life, and if you disagree, come and get it, you fat, short gnomes.
Yeah, that's the F word. Oh my goodness.
Dr. S. And Leroy.
Yeah. Oh, you shouldn't have given my new name. We cut to the gnomes as they are in the office and they're reading this.
And
What the hell?
he's not paying up. He's not paying up again.
This is some bullshit, is what this is.
Some serious bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit. He called us fat. We're jolly, damn it. We're not fat.
He's having sex with our mothers.
He's having carnal relations with our mothers and making orcs watch. That's disturbing. Orcs aren't even real.
Round up the hordes of gnomes.
I'll send out the gnome horn inside every toadstool across the city, and we'll all gather together. Hello, gnomes? Gnomes? It's a red alert. It's a red alert. We're all going down to Dr. Simpson's DDS's office on Hull Boulevard. Immediately. It's time to wreck some shit.
We see a montage of just like the overhead views of different yards where garden gnomes are like uprooting themselves and running across, and the streets are just filled with gnomes going down like the streets. There's like gnomes on public transportation getting to the place.
Gnomes in taxis.
Gnomes in taxis.
Gnomes on scooters.
Yep,
gnomes riding tiny ponies.
Yep.
Gnomes floating on rafts down the Willamette River.
Gnomes parachuting in.
Gnomes with tiny planes. And gnomes being pulled by Cairn Terriers, like they're in wagons and there's these tiny dogs pulling them.
And they all arrive.
So now we have the dentist's office, and it's hordes of gnomes.
And they're just wrecking everything, just destroying everything.
We see a gnome on top of the nitrous oxide container, kicking it. We see a gnome ripping up all the magazines in the lounge room area. We see them wrecking the overhead lights. We see them doing all sorts of things like that, like kicking in the X-ray machine.
It's basically a scene from Gremlins, but with gnomes.
But with gnomes. I thought you guys would come looking for me.
Yeah, we were looking for you, pal.
You want your money?
Yeah. What gives?
This is an empty envelope.
Why would you even bring it?
To taunt you. If you notice, there's a whole lot of butane in this office. A lot more than you'd expect for any sort of dentist office. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to light this acetylene torch and throw it in your direction.
No! When you just see the first gnome, just flame engulfs him, and his face disintegrates, and all the other gnomes just light up. The whole place lights up, and
you see all these tanks exploding, and the building. And this dentist office isn't the only thing in the building. The building, this foundation is blowing across.
There's a flower shop that just
there's a flower shop that just blows up. There's a deli where you just have the giant racks of meat in the case just exploding in slow motion.
Below them is a marble store, a marble store, and the marble store just the butane tanks go through the floor and just marbles just flying everywhere.
And by marbles, you mean the marbles that you shoot? So the marbles that are rolling, some of the gnomes are trying to get away, and they're stepping on the marbles and slipping on their backs. And we see Leroy and Dr. Simpson running away in slow motion. Oh, and then leaping.
They land. They're next to each other. And it's like that scene from Bad Boys where they roll over on the pavement looking all badass.
And then the doctor pulls out a cigar and passes it over.
We did this so quickly. I did not have time to take out the fire insurance policy.
Son of a bitch.
And that's our show. I had thought about that as we were doing it. I was like, we said to take the insurance policy, and then the next day we were already doing it. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Yep. We are the Curious Comedy Players. We do this show every Sunday. Sometimes there's more of us. Sometimes, but often it's just Bill and I, which is a lot of fun. You can watch this every Sunday at 9 o'clock on the West Coast. And there are also other shows going on E-MPROV.com, which you can watch every night of the week. Check it out. We also have an archive page. You can see older shows. And if you're in Portland, come check out the Curious Comedy Theater. We're Portland's only non-profit theater devoted solely to the art of comedy. And we've got shows going every Friday and Saturday, as well as Thursday night open courts where you can come and get on stage for $5. You can be an improviser, even if you're not one. What were you gonna say, Bill?
Well, the Friday and Saturday shows, it's Showdown, where your favorite improvisers compete for your votes and your love. And get in contact with us, and we can get you a 2 for 1.
Yeah, this Saturday I was the winner.
Yes, you were.
A lot of fun.
We also have Friday Night Fights this Friday.
That's right. This coming Friday.
Right. You and Fit to Print are going to be defending your title.
Yeah, my team Fit to Print, where we take headlines from that day's newspaper. The audience cuts them out, puts them up on a board, and those will be our suggestions. We read from them, and then we use those as inspiration for our next scene. And we will be competing against Sharkbite Improv, a local short form improv team.
Yeah, they're from. Are they from University of Portland?
I think they're affiliated.
Yeah, they're affiliated with
Portland
UP?
State. I think it's PSU. Yeah.
Is it PSU?
Yeah, I think so. But anyways, and so we will be defending our title against them. It will be a cage match where the audience votes on the winner.
Yeah.
So all right, that's all for us. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.